Well, in these two examples, the leading coefficient is not 1. That's why we need to do the pre-step and divide each term by this leading coefficient. In this case, the leading coefficient is 2, so we need to divide each term by 2. After this division, we'll obtain x squared here plus 5x plus 11 divided by 2. And now we can proceed the usual way and single out the binomial, getting the free term with the opposite sign on the other side. Do our little table. B in this case is 5. Half B is 5 over 2. And half B squared, therefore, is 25 over 4. This is what we need to add to both sides of the equation. Plus 25 over 4 minus 11 over 2 plus 25 over 4. Here we will factor out the perfect square trinomial, and of course this term will help us because this goes right here. And on the right side we need to add two fractions. The LCD is 2. That's why the factor here is 2. 2 by 2 is 4. The factor here is 1. So this numerator is minus 22 plus 25 over 4. That becomes 3 over 4. So now we can write x plus 5 over 2 squared equals 3 over 4. And the equation is ready to be solved using the square root method. So we can write x plus 5 over 2 equals plus minus radical 3 over 4. Again, make note that the whole fraction is under the radical sign, but since this is a perfect square number, we can keep the radical here and extract the square root. So the answer will be, this term goes on the other side, plus minus radical 3 over 2, or we can combine two fractions and the answer becomes this. So this is our final answer for this equation. In our second equation, the coefficient is 4, so everything should be divided by 4. After this division, we'll obtain here x squared minus 1/2 x minus 3 over 4. Then we will single out the trinomial, getting 3 over 4 on the other side. We will do the table right here. B in this case is minus 1 over 2. Then B over 2 is minus 1 over 4. We decided this in class. When we need to divide the fraction by 2, we keep the same numerator and double the denominator. And then squared is 1 over 16. So 1 over 16 should be added to both sides of the equation to obtain a perfect square trinomial on this side. And later on we will add these two fractions. So we can now factor out the trinomial as this. Again, whatever we have in the second line goes here. And two fractions, let's add. The LCD is 16, so the factor here is 4. 4 by 4 is 16. The factor here is 1. So 12 plus 1 over 16 gives us 13 over 16. And the equation is now ready to be solved using the square root method. So we can write that this equals to radical 13 over 16, and again the whole fraction is under the radical sign, but still the denominator is a perfect square, so 13 still stays here, but we extract the square root. That becomes 4. Radical 13 over 4, and getting 1/4 on the other side, we got one single positive x there, so our two roots are 1 plus minus radical 13 over 4. These are our two roots.